Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and we're here to talk about the Astros and a move that the Astros could make, but possibly not going to happen. Most likely not going to happen it is the Astros possibly trading for Mike Trout. Most likely this will not happen. The Astros will have to basically take most of their prospects and give them to the Angels, and this would be a very hard trade for the Astros to complete. We'll see if they do it. A lot of Astros fans that have been commenting recently have been telling me, the Astros need to re-sign Yuli, keep him at first base, and keep the team that they have now. But here's my perspective on it. Most likely the Dodgers are going to sign Aaron Judge, right? When they sign it, if they do sign Aaron Judge, they're also reportedly going to go after a shortstop as well. A guy like Bogarts or Swanson, which it's crazy that they can probably afford both of those type players. A Aaron Judge, MVP player, and a shortstop. The Astros, if they want to win back-to-back World Series, the Astros, most likely if the Yankees get Aaron Judge and a good shortstop, they will probably go to the World Series. Most likely. Then you got Bellinger, you got Judge, you have Mookie Betts, you have Freddie Freeman, you have, I don't know who the second baseman would be, but you have Justin Turner at third, you have Will Smith, the catcher, you have, you just have an unbelievable team, and then a potentially star shortstop as well. And then with Clayton Kershaw and their pitchers that they have with Julio Arias or Walker Buehler, Dustin May, they would probably go to the World Series. And the Astros would need another superstar. That's crazy to sound, that the Astros need another superstar with guys like Altuve and Bregman and Jordan and Tucker and possibly a superstar next year or the next couple of years, Jeremy Pena. With that type of team, possibly the Astros might need to get a little bit of improvement as well if the Dodgers are going to make these big moves. And my first suggestion was signing first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Now, a lot of Astros fans did not like that. Some said, yes, I think we should do it to make our team better. And, some said no because of his batting average, which was not much less than Yuli Gurriel's batting average this season, even though he had like 20 more home runs than him and like 20 more RBIs than Yuli did. So not a lot of fans like that. So here was my second suggestion is trading for Mike Trout. Now, here is my proposed trade package for Mike Trout going to the Astros. The Angels would receive Yanir Diaz, who is a first baseman catcher. He's the third-ranked prospect for the Astros. They would receive Pedro Leon, who's the fourth-ranked prospect for the Astros. They would receive Jake Myers at center, just for a center fielder replacement. Hunter Brown, who was the first ranked prospect for the Astros, which I think it would be a little hard for the Astros to give up Hunter Brown, but for Mike Trout, the Astros would most likely win the World Series if you have Mike Trout, Altuve, Jordan, Pena, Tucker, possibly Brantley, and then Tucker. I think I already said Tucker, and just that huge team. And then when you trade for Trout, you're also you're adding Yuli back into it. Bregman. I mean, just would be an unbelievable team. You got Bregman, you got Altuve, you got Trout, you got Jordan, you got Pena, you got Tucker, Yuli, Brantley, Maldonado. That team, and then with the pitching, the Astros would be most likely another World Series champion, most likely. And then so they give them Myers, Brown, Leon, Diaz, and also they would give them Jose Urquidy. If I'm the Angels, I don't know. I think I accept that deal. If I'm the Angels, possibly, it helps them get into this new rebuild stage. They need pitching badly. Hunter Brown is an amazing pitcher, and I'd suck to see the Astros see the Astros get rid of him, and they want Justin Verlander. I don't think they're going to be able to get Justin Verlander, so they get a guy like Hunter Brown who is mimicked his game like Justin Verlander. He looks like a young Verlander. Hunter Brown, he was amazing in the majors when he played this year. And they get a guy like Yarny Diaz who spent some time in the majors this year, hit a couple doubles, a couple RBIs, and he looked good. He's going to be really good. You get a guy like Pedro Leon who would be an incredible replacement for Mike Trout at center field. And then you got a guy like Jake Myers who could possibly play the center field position for them next season while they wait to call up Pedro Leon. And then you get some good pitchers in Hunter Brown and Jose Urquidy for the Astros, because I think they would add in Jose Urquidy and Hunter Brown to the deal. But most likely, I think the Angels do not trade not Aaron Judge. Most likely, I don't think the Angels trade Trout, especially don't trade him to an AL West rival. If they're going to trade Mike Trout, I could see them trading Trout, but you're not going to trade Trout with a team that's in your division, which that's why I don't think you would do that. But let me know what you guys think about the possibility of the Astros trading for Trout. I think it's most likely unlikely because the Astros and the Angels are in the same division. And most likely the Angels would not want to make a deal with the Astros because, then that could affect their season because you'd be playing Trout and the Astros, the super team Astros, a lot. And, I don't even think they want to. They're really not really trying to trade Trout in the first place, but if they do, I think the Astros would probably be one of the last places. That's just the same as the Athletics, the Mariners, and the Rangers. They're not going to want to trade them to any of those four same teams that are in the Astros division. So we'll see, guys. I was just because if people didn't like Anthony Rizzo signing, the Astros' possibility of signing Anthony Rizzo, then why don't we go after Judge? I mean, not Judge. Then why don't we go after Trout? Because I think the Astros, if the Dodgers get Judge and then possibly a shortstop, we need to make some improvements as well. It sounds crazy from a team who was one of the best hitting teams in the MLB, but we would probably need to make some improvements as well. But that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Stros.